Hello, my name is Darren McClintock and I'm the chaplaincy team leader here at HDFT, and I just have a short Easter message. In the news last week, you may have seen the controversy over the New England football kit. I was quite taken aback that it's on sale for about £125, but that wasn't actually the main talking point. The prominent issue has been the colour of the cross on the collar. Traditionally, the England kit has usually included a version of the England flag, which is the cross of St George. This is a red cross on a white background. Well, the new kit has a cross which is added navy, light blue and purple to the traditional red. A number of political leaders have weighed in on this and spoken out against this. According to the BBC, the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said, "When it comes to flags, we shouldn't mess with them because they're a source of pride, identity, who we are, and they're perfect as they are." I think we can all agree with him that flags are a very important symbol. But to be honest, I don't personally have a strong opinion on what should be on a national football kit. I'm not that invested really. However, I will very happily make use of a contemporary headline as an opening to talk about the cross in the Easter story and the related theme of identity. This coming Friday is known as Good Friday, when literally billions of Christians around the world will be remembering the death of Jesus Christ. For Christians, the death of Jesus on that simple wooden cross represents humanity being reconciled to God. The cross is a symbol of identity for followers of Christ. At baptism services, often the sign of the cross is made on the person's forehead, with the words, "Christ claims you for his own, receive the sign of the cross." In the hospital, if I am called to visit someone who is dying, I will offer the option of anointing somebody with holy oil with the sign of the cross. And if that's appropriate for that particular person, then the cross says something about their identity, that they belong to Jesus and that we are committing that person into God's hands. For Christians, it is right to spend time focusing on the cross and how the purposes of God were being worked out, sins being forgiven and God and humanity being reconciled. And yet, it is important eventually to move beyond that death and suffering and move to the joy and wonder of the resurrection. On Easter Day and beyond, we celebrate the risen Jesus. Ultimately, even in a world of pain, death, loss, suffering and violence, no matter how real and powerful they might be, the Christian belief is that death has been defeated and the story moves to hope and new life. The death and resurrection of Jesus are two sides of the same coin. The cross does say something about identity for Christians, yet Christians will also identify as Easter people. We live in the light of the resurrection. We get to share in that resurrection, in that new life that God gives through Jesus Christ. So for everybody who's part of the HDFT community, whatever this long weekend may mean for you, if you have the long weekend off, I hope you enjoy that time. For those of you who will be working, everybody else will be thankful to you for covering things over the weekends. And may I wish everybody a very happy Easter when it comes. Thank you very much for listening.